I know today wasn't about comfort, today was about performance, but tell me, how did you get a feel for the comfort, the ride of the tyre, and a little bit about the noise and the noise generation of the tyre?
Yeah, well, it was surprising. It wasn't squealing as much as I thought it would have been through the slalom course and through the skid pan. But even just, as people were driving around, and as you can hear them now, it just seems like a bit of a quieter tyre than usual. Again, we're talking about a performance tyre, which is inherently loud, and this is certainly an improvement on that. Very comfortable tyre. You can feel that it's very well rounded for a sports tyre, not a just focused on one area. It's something that you could drive on every day and not be annoyed with. So,
tell me, how did you find the braking, the wet braking?
Under brakes, it was working quite well. I was using the handbrake a bit more than the normal brakes, but but under brakes, very good. Into the we were stopping into that what do we call it, garage, and it was very easy, very predictable.
Good turn in in the dry as well?
Yeah, good turn in, surprisingly good. You sort of realise that there's a bit more there than you first thought. Like I said, very predictable. That's very important when you're turning in. You sort of don't feel like you're not sure what's going to happen. If you give it more, you're very easy to find the line.
What were your impressions of GT today?
Oh, very good. I couldn't believe how they stuck to the road so well. It was incredible. It really was quite a surprise. So it was very, very, very good.
I'd have to say outstanding. Outstanding. Compared to all the more expensive brands, they're definitely a better tyre.
Why do you recommend GT Radial to your customers?
Because of their reliability and up there, especially the four-wheel drive tyres, which that we sell more than any other tyre. Just their reliability and the strength of the actual tyre is very good.
The support we get from our imported Tyres for You, the product itself is unbelievably good. It just has such a good performance, the warranty on it, and it just works.
And the new Champiro UHP1, how have you found it perform today?
Very, very good. I'm surprised actually. Out on the donut pit out there, those tyres didn't even wear at all, so didn't feather up, so I'm very surprised.
Absolutely exciting. Brilliant. I think the tyres are going to far last longer than the cars.
Very good. It was nice to be able to try that new tyre, push it to its limits, have some instruction, and find just how much further beyond what I thought I could do that car was capable of doing.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Josh, just tell me a little bit about how you felt the car felt when it was transitioning from the dry to the wet in the drift.
Yeah, it was surprisingly consistent, going from one to the other. The car itself obviously was a bit basic. It's not what you call a drift car. It's just a simple family car Commodore, and it was a little difficult to keep it sideways. But once it got sideways, I was able to hold it out, and between the very wet patch and into the dry, it was very predictable. And the whole way through, you could throw it in sideways at quite some speed and know what's going to happen. It wasn't twitchy. If the front, when you tried to turn it in, when you wouldn't understeer unpredictably. If it did understeer, you knew what you had to do, and it's very impressive tyre, and I think it's going to just offer a tyre that's a performance tyre and not, I guess, give you the problems that some performance tyres. Some are very grippy and can break traction very easily and suddenly. These are very predictable tyres. So.
Josh Boettcher, congratulations, and thanks for coming to GT Radial.
Thanks, mate.
Learn more about GT Radial, including the exciting new Champiro UHP1 ultra-high performance tyre range at gtradial.com.au.